Good day, YouTube. It is the 9th of November 2023. This is going under the Glenn the Collector playlist because I collect lots of things, and slowly but surely over time I'm going to share with you a lot of my collections and seeing how I have just substantially increased my collection of flashlights. I thought this would be an opportune time to share my collection with y'all. And I'll be going through the collection that I had, this relatively small collection of flashlights that I've had collected on my own, and then we will get into a collection that I just purchased, and you and I will be seeing those for the first time. I basically picked up a couple boxes of them, and I haven't opened them up yet, so I haven't seen them either. I am not knowledgeable about flashlights. I couldn't tell you year, make, model, that kind of thing. I just know what I like. So let's get into the collection kind of one at a time, or pairs at a time if they're alike. I think this is just the cutest little thing. And I've never cleaned any of these up either, so I don't see a brand on it, but it might be buried under the crud on this end. But anyway, cute little flashlight. 2 C batteries. Have 2 of these. These are special to me in that my grandmother had one just like them. She had one like this, and then the bigger version that took the 2 C batteries. And I'll always remember those. I actually wish I had those. I'm sure they just got tossed. But these are Sportsman. I'm going to have to figure out where the camera is here in a minute. By Rayovac. Okay? These are just cuties. I just think they're very special. Here's 3 more 2 C-cell flashlights. The tag is kind of wore off of this guy. But anyway, another cutie. It's a little different, and it does have made in, just don't see it. There's a little horse or something on the back side of that. And this one, Ever Ready. 3 more cuties. I like this one because I had the 2 D-cell version of that light. Little adjuster. Couple Ever Ready flashlights. The 2 big cell and the 2 C-cell. Here's 3 identical Rayovac Sportsman. This one's in really nice condition. Remember where the camera is. I'd love to spend a day just getting them all cleaned and polished, but that'll come another time. And these 3, these are all a little different. This is that Sportsman again, so it's like the 3 we just looked at. This is a Sears, still got a paper tag on it. Sears Explorer. Unfortunately, she's got a little ding in it, but hey, that just gives it character, right? And this one says Rose on it. Okay? Rose. Find the camera. So, never heard of that. 3 more. It's another Sportsman, but it's a magnet light. It's got a magnet on the side. And a couple of these. I think these are Ever Readies. Yeah. Again, one of these is one I've had since I was a kid. Actually won it at a union picnic. These 2 here are not old. They're modern LED or something made in China. LEDs, yeah, they probably work. Well, probably don't anymore. Nothing special. Show you this one by itself. Kind of looking for info on it. This has a focusable beam, if you will. This one spins. It has an eagle on this end. I know the guy that sold it to me thought it was military. I told him I think it's too lightweight to be military, but I'd be curious what y'all think that is. Let me show you this end close up. Yeah, if you know anything about it, let me know. I really dig these lights that kind of flare out, give you a bigger head on them, if you will. This is Ever Ready Captain, it says. And this one says 555 on the end, and it says made in China. And that is what it is, I guess. But I like this style. I really dig these 3-cell lights. This one says Rayovac. This one I don't find a mark on it. This one is obviously brass, you know, with the nickel plate on it. So it's definitely got some age. I got this just a few weeks ago up in Aurora, Oregon, at a little shop. And this one had for a long time, but I love those styles. I think they're really cool. These are in my military light collection. Well, this is the sum and total of my military light collection. This was a fairly recent acquisition. This one I'm looking for info on. It's made in USA, swivel head, USA light. I assume it's military, that's my assumption. I know this one is. This one I've had for a long time. Had somebody's name on it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, those are my military lights. This one here says Ash Flash on the bottom. I think it says Ash Flash on the bottom. Anyway, cool light. I've had this thing a very long time. It's really one of the earliest lights I decided to collect. Can't find a name on this little guy, but these little diamonds almost looks like, you know, 60s Coleman stuff. So if anybody knows what this is, let me know. Little switch on the back here, I guess. But a cutie. So this is an early headlamp. I'm guessing this is 60s or something. It's got a cool label on it. I'm going to bring it in here. You can see it. And it says Forester single circuit headlamp number 6 X1600 Western Fire Equipment. Forest Fire Equipment. That's pretty cool. I've never actually read the label till today. Little switch on the top. It's a nice shape. And this is the biggest light like this in my collection. It's pretty robust. Got a lot of roll bars around it and such. So it's got top light and a forward light. And on the bottom it says Delta. Power light lantern, made in Marion, Indiana. Pretty cool. I like that. I've had this a very long time. I probably had this 30 years. Okay, now we're getting into the collection that I just acquired. Many of you probably saw this collection on Marketplace, and I finally picked it up this week. We had made the deal a week ago or something. They were a little ways away, but they met me in Salem, Oregon to pick it up. This says Winchester on it. So looks like the socket's running around in there. Switch still works. And it's brass. Very different. Very interesting. Never seen one before. Now this one says 350 Burgess Canada on it. Very unique little light. No markings on this little guy that I could see. There's a little 3-cell. It's missing the front piece. It says Bright Star on it. There's another one. This also says Bright Star on it, but it has some other writing on it. Man, I wish I could figure out where that camera is. It says Bright Star number 1924. It says AST Guard Approval Number 161.008/8/0. I have no idea what that means. And another Bright Star. This is a 2-cell. It says Bright Star number. Can you read that? Can I read that? 1618, I think it says. Made in USA. Just another little 2-cell. Couldn't see any writing on it. It's pretty dirty. Here's a 3-cell. Made in USA Light, it says. Never seen anything like that. I've never seen that brand before. Interesting. Alright, here's another Bright Star. I'm digging into now. This says as a Coast Guard approval, so these would be possibly all some military branch. This has a metal end. Seen better days. She's been dropped a time or two. It's got a little pull out. Might still work, I don't know. Oh, I didn't read that. Let me look at it. Those are a couple of safety stamps. One from UL and one that has some approval numbers and such that it's safe to use, I guess. Everready industrial flashlight. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Switch work, yeah. She's dirty. And that must be the Rayovac version of that light. Very similar in style, I guess. This one says Stuart Brown, New York City, 3-cell. And it's got most of a sticker on the back. It says permissible electric flashlight, so it's gone through some approval to use it somewhere. I'll go out on a limb and say this is some sort of marine flashlight. It's pretty cool. It's got a red and green lens that you can move into position with these buttons. It's they don't exactly move today. It'd take a little working it over. I'm sure it would be fine. I don't know if you can get a manufacturer on that or not. But that's different. I didn't catch a manufacturer on this guy. Another 3-cell. It's got a good shape to it. I guess this is a 1960s. How far off am I? I think this one says Hipco. Made in USA. Cute little light. It's not perfect shape or nothing, but cute little light. Here's another Bright Star. It's got a bunch of approval stuff, UL and other approvals. MSHA. Thought it was OSHA. OSHA approval. It's a industrial case and all that's in pretty good shape. Here's another USA light, 3-cell. It's missing the lens, etc. That's a bummer. Right, here's a Rayovac. This is some of my favorite styles. I'm guessing this is late 40s, early 50s. How far off am I, experts? I think the bulb and such is floating around in there. I love that little light. That's pretty cool. Here's an Everready 3-cell. This is in good shape. I like that light. Put about 10 of these that we've looked at so far together, and I approve my purchase. Here's a Sears Explorer. In good condition. It's like that one that we saw earlier in my early collection. Made in USA Rayovac. 60s, I'm guessing. What do you think? I think this one says Challenge on it. Made in USA. Cute little light. Missing a reflector in the lens and such. This one says Home Art on it. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Great shape. Let's see if you can see the logo on the end. Yeah. You can tell I like this one, right? Woohoo. Here's another bright star. It's got a, I don't know, looks like it's got paint or something on it. A painter used to own that light. Here's a 2-cell Rayovac. I love the shape. It's in nice condition. Clean it up. Brass with a nickel finish. Here's a really cool light. It says like MW or M or W on the end of it. I don't see anything other writing. It has an on-off switch and then a flood or spot which moves a diffuser inside. Cool light. I wish I had a couple days just sit down and clean and polish these up a little bit, but it is what it is. And here's another one with that same logo, and it has that MW thing, but it has writing. God dang, I'm sorry. Montgomery Ward. Montgomery Ward. That was what that other one was too. Montgomery Ward. Yep. Oh, this one's split on the back. Bummer. Cutie. Montgomery Ward. This one says Bond, B-O-N-D. Must be like a 007 flashlight. It's got a cool shape to it. It's in pretty good condition. Nice. I think this one says Ash Flash. Got a great shape. It's in good shape. Pretty good shape. I think this guy's got some good age to it. It's ever ready. Looks nice. Oh, it's got writing. I didn't see it. See if I can read it. Nothing significant. Cute little Rayovac. An Ever-Ready Master Light. A nice shape. Look at this one. She's a cutie. It's in nice shape. The lens is missing, but I'll endeavor to find a lens for this cutie. Wow, that's nice. That's old. That's got to be 40s or something. Help me out if you know. This one says Ever-Ready Daylo. It is cool. Alright, now we got this little guy. Isn't that cute? It is a Ever-Ready Daylo. It's a pretty cool little logo. Delicate little switch. Yeah, it works. Little ground lens on it. Another little C-cell Sportsman. Kind of missing the interior pieces, but will display well. It's in really nice shape. Another Ever-Ready. In nice condition. And a Rayovac. Looks good. A little rusty. Switch works. Kind of a unique shape, kind of an average little flashlight. Don't see any writing on it. Got a couple dings. Switch works. This is a Franco, a 2C cell. I love this little guy. Got that little ground lens, little focused lens there, glass. I like that light a lot. One of my faves. I'm digging this light as well. Got that ground lens on it. It's got a bail on the end, but it's got a kickstand on it. No, this isn't it. It's just got a belt loop on it. That's what it is. One of these has a kickstand coming up. So this one says Banner on it. Unique little light. Lens is gone. This one says Scout, made in USA. Cute little light. Scout. It's a Rayovac. Looks like that one is built to take a beating. Here's another one of those lights that has the on-off switch and then the one that turns it from a spot to a flood. Pretty cool. Rayovac. I like that. Good age. This one says it's a Redhead. This is that one with a kickstand on it. Look at that. Great design. I don't know if this is correct for that or not, but it is red. Redhead. This one says Blaco on the back. Cute little light. Missing a lens. This one says Niagara, made in USA. Great design. Ever ready. Guessing this is 70s. Switch and magnet are one component. I think I used to have one like that. This one says it's a French flasher, made in Madison, Wisconsin. Switch works. Got that ground lens happening. That's pretty cool. Well, there had to be one of these in there somewhere. Still has a price tag on it. It's $1.79. It says it's a Sears made in USA plastic light. That's surprising. Here's a little cutie. It says made in USA. Alright. Yeah. Little AA single cell. Right now we're getting into some of the bigger lights in the collection. This says Homart bronze, kind of a brass copper looking, yeah. End is missing on this guy. It's a Rayovac. It's a 3-cell. It's in pretty nice shape. It's got a little wear. Sportsman. Needs a lens. Another 3-cell. It says Challenge, made in USA. It's got a little wear. Got a little scotch tape on the lens. A Rayovac Sportsman 3-cell. There's a 3-cell Everready. And another. Needs a lens. Another 3-cell. This one said Something Supply House, Detroit, Michigan. Another Everready Sportsman. Lens is broken. good average condition. This one says it's a Mackie, made in USA. 3-cell, average shape, with 5-10 minutes with a little polish. That'd come out pretty nice. This one is a Rose. 2-cell. She's got a little whiskey dent in it, I think. Now we'll get into the 4 cells. This had a bunch of paint spilled on it, and I actually took it and cleaned this one up because I wanted it to be more presentable, because, you know, it's got that ground lens on it. It's pretty cool. It's a Ever Ready. It's got nice patina. She's been used. Here's a 4-cell Trailblazer. In pretty good shape. Switch works. Needs a lens. This is a USA Light. I guess these are 4 cells. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're 4 cells. Got a broken lens. Switch works. Pretty nice shape. Now, you guys have, a lot of you have seen the ad for this collection. You know, I paused the video there for a sec when I switched from what I had to this collection that I bought. It was donated to kind of a local food bank. It's not that local. They're hour-and-a-half drive for me, but they met me half an hour up the freeway, which is wonderful. So they're asking $90 for the collection. I give them $100. It's a food bank, and they met me way closer. I'd have spent the extra in fuel anyway. So I thought when I got these yesterday, without even opening the boxes, that there was a lot of just parts, and some of these flashlights I reassembled from the parts, but there's still a few that are not assembled and that are still parts. But at first I didn't know what to think of my purchase, but I'm opening these for the first time. You and I are seeing these together, and I'm very happy. Here's a 4-cell Ever Ready. Pretty good shape. Missing a lens. And a 4-cell Wizard rounds out the collection. In pretty nice shape. Lens is cracked. I like that light. I didn't even count them, guys. Maybe one of y'all did. I started running out of room on the table for them. So there's some of them. I started putting some on a shelf over here. And let me show you one other thing that I found in the box. Got this bag full of lenses. So I suppose there's new ones and used ones in there. There's varying sizes. But that's pretty nice to have. I don't know if any of the lights that I have here that need a lens, if I have a lens, but we might. And I'll look a little and see what's available. And if y'all know, let me know, or send me a link or something in the comments if you can get lenses and such for these. My intent would not be to get all these things working. That's not something I really care about. I just like the, static displays. And I'll show you what's left in the parts box. And this is it. I really thought I had a ton of parts. This is actually a pretty cool light, but the whole end is rotted away. Took the end with it. And then here's a really nice, with that projector glass on it, for a light that we don't seem to have. So, but that's a pretty cool piece to have, I guess. This one's missing the stuff. I don't know if I'll display that or not. Oh, that's another Monkey Wards. Woohoo. And this is a cutie. I guess it's old, but it's missing the back side. At least I don't see one in here that would fit it, but I guess that's it. I collect other things, so I'll put this in a playlist called Glenn the Collector, but miner's lights and a few different other kind of lights. Could have showed you transistor radios and such for another video. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the comment. Share it with your friends that maybe collect flashlights or want to see a collection that has grown significantly this week. They're really fun for me. I've been looking forward to this for a couple weeks since I saw this collection for sale, and I wondered if any one of you would beat me to it, but it worked out and I brought them home. So guys, thanks again. Thumbs up on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next video.